So a lot of people tell you the first few days of recovering from anorexia will be the hardest. I completely disagree. I think the hard part is keeping your recovery permanent. So I'm going to share with you some things that have helped me keep my recovery a permanent solution. So I wrote a blog a few weeks ago, so I'm just going to read off a few things from here and hopefully it helps somebody. I surrounded myself with people who are supportive and have a positive impact upon my life. So my mum is probably my biggest support ever, like she's always got my back no matter what. My little sisters are also a big support. They don't really know what's going on as such, but they always cheer me up when I'm feeling a bit rubbish. My older sister's there, we have video calls quite a lot, so that helps. I've also got my support worker who unfortunately is leaving on the 1st of September, but for the last year she has been like another mum. Like, she's been incredible. Thanks, Sharon. You're great. I keep myself busy with things that make me happy. Filming and editing videos makes me happy, hence why I am here talking right now. I also crochet, I watch Hollyoaks, I like tidying, which is a weird hobby, but I like cleaning my bathroom. I do things that make me happy. I quite like craft and like arts and things like that, like craft and arts and crafts, Connie, that's what I meant. So things like that, anything creative I love. I use a bullet journal. Every day in my bullet journal I'll record my mood on a morning, my mood on a night, and then I'll see if there's any pattern over a few weeks. And that kind of helps because now I know when I'm feeling rubbish and what I can do to make myself feel better. I also do a brief overview of how my day's been and any goals I have for the next day. And I've always got goals for that current day as well, which it helps me feel productive. I remind myself it's okay to have bad days in recovery. You're gonna have bad days, but a bad day doesn't mean it's a bad life, and you should never give up after one bad day because the next day might be better and you appreciate the good days so much more when you've got the bad days as well. And those bad days, there will start being less and less of them and you will start enjoying life again, I promise. I don't push myself too much too fast. I challenge anorexia every day, but I don't do too many challenges all at once because I don't want to overwhelm myself. And if you make little changes each day, those add up over the weeks and eventually you've made a massive change and you've made a massive difference. I use the support that I'm offered. So I've got daily support with one of my support workers each day. I've got my mum, I've got the eating disorders team, I've got the mental health team. I've got friends I can talk to, I've got my neighbour who lives next door, like she is amazing. Just utilise any support you're being offered, and if you're being offered something, just take it. If it doesn't work, try something else. So that's all I've got on my list, and I want to make it clear that recovering from anorexia is really, really difficult, and you're going to have some really hard days, and you're going to have days where you think you can't do it, but I promise you that you can. You've just got to keep going, and it will get easier, I promise you. Like when I first started, it was not easy, and I'd have a bad day and I'd think, do you know what, is it even worth it? And let me tell you, it is worth it. I have experienced so many good times. I mean, yesterday, for instance, me and my neighbour, we cooked a meal together and we ate it together. I would have never done that a month ago, and I really enjoyed it. I'm going out for... my voice is going. I need that, come back. I'm going out for coffee and cake with my support workers. I'm going out to Wetherspoons. I went to KFC last week. Like, I'm doing all these things that I would never have done before. I've made friends. Like, I'm going through so many more experiences that I never would have had when I was unwell. Recovery is worth it, and so are you. So I know this video was a little bit all over the place, but I hope it was okay, and I will see you next time.